getting shocked. I'm getting...
So summer is not over yet. And, you know, I heard you guys were ready for Halloween. And as someone who likes to stay prepared and ready, I wanted to help you guys out and give you guys really amazing suggestions for couple costumes. Since I chose out are not regular schmegular costumes. Like, I feel like these are very things that haven't been done before. Things are like really niche, really different to your community. No matter where you are, like these looks will give you tens. Like if you're in California or New York, like no matter what country you're in, like it really could just be like beautiful. And I just can't wait to see like what different types of cultures you guys can do it and like how you guys interpret it. Because no matter if you're Korean or Asian, like it doesn't matter. Like it really just like, I just can't wait to see your interpretation of the costume. So now let's start with the tiers. So first of all, the bottom of the barrel of dirty ass bitches tiers, we have brick. Now, I'm very unfamiliar with this because this is for the tiers for the girls who are like, this costume's like last minute. You didn't go shopping until yesterday. You don't know if you're to go out tonight. And if you don't know if you're to go trick-or-treating, or you might be the trick. So this costume is very iffy. The next tier I have is clocky. Now, this is also a category I'm not very familiar with. So this one's like, you're almost like, you can pass through the door. You might have to pay a $20 fee, but you're like almost there. And like, you're not quite as busted as a brick, but you are still as busted and busted enough to not be reaching the higher bar you could reach. The next tier we have is heteronormative. Now this tier is for like the people who want to be a little more, you know, simple, a more like basic girl, like a plain Jane, a sales rack Sally. Like I feel like this is like very like you just wanted to play it safe this year. And like, you know, protection is always good when it comes to holidays like this. And I think that like, if you're going to be doing something like this is a perfect category for you. Now, the next category is just a tad. now like just a tad, like the one above it is gag. Like the one above it is gag. So like I just can't quite give you your 10, but it's just a tad. It's just a tad. Category. This category is not just for the good time girls, not just for the sales rack Sallies. This is for the bitches with the good coochie. Get the gag category. It's gonna be 10s across the board every time. Like it's gonna be good, and like this is what if you want to be show stopping. If you want to make people's turns the head the other way, like I feel like this will be like an amazing category for you. And I think that like these costumes and that these things that I've picked out here, like I feel like it's gonna be amazing no matter what you do with them. You guys might know this costume. I feel like it's really popular right now. I feel like so we have Quinn and Lorraine known on the internet for like being this really cute couple. If you haven't seen them, like I don't know what you're doing. And I just really like enjoy their couple content together. So I would say that they're heteronormative, not because like they're like they're still a gag on their own, but like as a couple we're gonna put them there because I feel like a lot of people will get that reference, you know what I mean? Actually, if you're not black, you could be the white version and be Drew and Enya. So I would also put them in, actually I'm gonna put them at a bit clocky, because I feel like, you know, if you have to be the white version of someone, then you might have to be a little lower.
Oh my god!
Anyway, I was thinking like, okay, so we have, you know, this couple costumes, you know, we have, you know, Quinn and Lorraine, they're black. We have Drew and Enya, they're white. What if you're mixed? What if you're an interracial couple? And I was thinking like, oh my god, Tana and Amari, like they're like the perfect interracial couple. So I'm gonna put them as like heteronormative, and I feel like they like are a really good couple. I think that's like a really amazing thing. They've been like a couple since then they were like in high school, so I feel like that's perfect. Like if you're not just black and if you're not just white and you're both, you could be Tana and Amari. You know, this one's like universal. Like this one's very inclusive to everyone. I know a few people who might fit this category, okay? A lot of you guys might actually, you know, whether you're a man or woman, you know, a he, she, a we, they, whatever, you could be a Starbucks worker this Halloween. And I think that like that costume is it's very culturally relevant. And I feel like right now, we need you guys on the front lines more than ever. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put you guys on the brick end of the scale. Not because you guys are a bad costume, but maybe because... I was gonna say maybe because you're non-binary. Okay, so the next costume I have, this costume, it's very near and dear to me. Because like, I know that like, you guys, it's definitely a popular costume, and I feel like a lot of you guys have heard of this costume if you've been on the internet. Gay son and thought daughter. Now, I know you might be thinking, well, what if I'm transgender? Well, girl, be both. But already like have decided I'm gonna be a duo costume. You know, this is perfect for you. If you're a singular person, you could do this as well. If you are transgender, I love transgender people.
Johnny, I did not know
I'm
that
not
was a bad
transphobic,
word.
so
Because
just let me
trans
know.
people use it,
And
and
I'm
let's
gonna
not
put
front
this
like they don't.
costume at
Let's not front
not
like
quite a brick,
they
not
don't.
quite, not quite clocky. I'm gonna also put this on the heteronormative area because I feel like a lot of this is a lot of people's costumes. Like a lot of people do it in a basic way. A lot of people can do it and zhuzh it up in a different way. But also, I have to put it higher than the last two categories because it could double as a singular costume if you're a transgender. And now this costume I'm really excited for because I was thinking like, oh my God, like couples costumes, like I want to include everyone into this video. And even if you're Republican, like this costume's for you. You could be Kristi Gnomes and her husband. I feel like this is like a beautiful couples costume. I feel like, you know, a lot of people might not get this. Like the right crowd and the right upper echelon people might just see this and be like, wow, you really just gagged that. So I'm going to have to put that up there with, you know, standing alone right now. But even if you're Republican, you could still participate in Halloween, girl. So this is your costume. The next costume I have for you guys, I'm going to go through this one really quickly, is Tana Mojo. Costume I have for you guys, I'm going to go through this one really quickly, is Tana Mojo and her toothbrush. Now, I know, very niche. This goes back a while back, and I feel like this is a good costume because, you know, Tana Mojo and her toothbrush, it's not quite on the nose, but if you know, you know. And I feel like that toothbrush has been places, and so has Tana. So I'm going to put it as just a tad because, you know, it's just a tad gaggy enough for you to like not just throw up, but also to just like be excited for the costume, but not gaggy enough for me to be like, oh my God, I got it right away. So we're gonna leave that there. The next costume I want to look at is Sharpay and Ryan. Now that is a beautiful costume. Love that costume. I'm gonna have to put that one on the heteronormative one. It's not quite bop to the top, but it's like bop to the bottom if you're gay. So the next costume I have is Gabby Hanna and the Babies in the Streets.
Take a minute. Take it in.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Gabby Hanna, controversial character. Well, her and the Baby in the Streets, I feel like that is a statement and art piece on its own. I feel like the couples that will really get it will embody this costume. And if you're a little more liberal, a little more artsy, I feel like this is for you, you know? Like, this is definitely for people in their young, early 20s. And if you want to be, like, woke, I feel like this is for the woke white people of the world. So I'm going to put this on I was going to say clocky, but no, this is kind of a brick. So this might be just... You know, this, again, it does fit in it does reach a little non-binary, so I might have to put it right there.
Sorry.
Next costume I want to talk about is, oh my God, I'm a huge fan of Frankie Grande and Ariana Grande. When they got married, I was really gagged, and I just love their relationship. And I'm just so glad that we have this representation, you know, because as someone who is you know, Asian, and then she represents the Latinas, the Black people, I feel like this couple is really beautiful, and I just love how you can anyone can be this couple, and I feel like this is such a beautiful moment in the world to have. So I'm gonna put them on the gag scale right next to Kristi Gnomes. I feel like that's on the same level, right? Now this costume, I've seen them at Ross. We've seen them at Barnes & Nobles. We've seen them at the 8th grade carnival. We have Twink and a Redhead. Now, they have hosted, I was going to say BET, but that was not them. Would I say that they're so iconic that, it's going to be a gag? Nah, Dolly. But will I say that it's a good enough costume to pull out when you need to? Excuse me. I think so, but... As I said, you know, Drew, we already have Quen and Lorraine and heteronormative. I feel like if I put them any above that, that's just wrong. So we're gonna put them right next to Drew and Enya and Clocky, because I'm not gagging over it. This next costume, I want to get serious for you guys with a second. A lot of people might not get this. and a lot of people not might understand where I'm coming from with this when I say couples costume. But this is something that like is really close to me and like hits home. So we have two bitches saying that. And I think that's just like a cultural phenomenon. Like I just don't think that like people really look at it and dissect it. I feel like it's very overlooked. And this as a couple's costume, like come on. I know she has red hair. I know both of them do. And I know they're both giving...
No, I'm Wendy. Are you Wendy? I'm Wendy.
We're going to have to acknowledge it here today. Unfortunately, though, we're going to have to put it on the brick scale because I'm never dressing up as that. Just like Nicki Minaj said, I'm going to switch it up on hoes. I'm rocking afro like Lupita. So we have Nicki Minaj and Bretman Rock here. And it was 2016, Coachella. It was a time and you just had to be there. And I feel like this costume, like, you know, as someone who is Asian and has a complexion of me, you know, like I feel like this is a perfect costume for me, but I would have to be a few shades darker and I don't feel like that's very appropriate. But I really do like this costume. I really do love Bretman Rock. You follow me, so hi Bretman Rock. And I'm just gonna put you maybe just I don't know. I think just a tad, because I think that I'm just biased. So yeah, that's it. I have no jokes for that one. Reached the end of our Halloween couples costumes rankings, and I feel really satisfied. We have Kristi Gnomes taking the cake along with Frankie Grenade and Ariana Grande, and then we have Tana's Toothbrush and her, and Nikita Dragon and Bretman Rock as Just a Tad. We have Heteronormative with Quinn and Lorraine, Amari and Tana, Gay Son and Thought Daughter, Sharpay and Ryan. Clocky, we have, you know, the two white people, Drew and Twink and Redhead on Clocky, but I will give Enya a few more points because she is like a person of color. Brick, you know, that's the category, as I think that category was self-explanatory if you ask me. That's overall my rankings, and I hope the girls don't get mad at me, and I hope that you guys can find a couple's costume for this Halloween. I am so happy to be like sitting here and providing you guys this amazing couple's costumes. Let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoyed this ranking. Guys, please click the subscribe button, please click the like button, because Lord knows that I need it. Yeah, I just can't wait to see you guys pull up in your costumes. I can't wait to see your Kristi Gnome costumes, your Tana and the Toothbrush costumes, your Gay Son and Thought Daughter costumes. So I'm really excited, and I'm so glad that I was able to help you guys out tonight. Have a great rest of your summer. Have a great summerween, and I cannot wait for Halloween so I can see you guys in these costumes. Okay, it's your internet girlfriend, and bye.